Hurd, and we'll be speaking to James Hurd with Paul Couch at half-time. Bell across the half-back line. A bit of a juggle by Longmire. Johnny Longmire's missed a lot of footy through injury. Beautiful pass. McKernan just forward of the centre circle. McKernan goes long. Lang led to the ball. Carey stays back in the goal square. The Kings got it.
Well, if you look at that piece of play, that's sort of what you want from a Corey McKernan, taking marks and kicking down to his opposite, to his teammate there in Carey. But as you see, he just caught Barnard out, and that's one thing. If you're behind as a forward, you get in behind your defender and it's coming over the back, it's very hard for a defender to do much about it. But I think Longmire's got Alessio down the other end, and as we just saw there, Fletcher on McKernan, and another two key matchups today.
Carey for the first goal of the game from point-blank range. Never in doubt.
Well, that's the sort of confident start that North Melbourne are looking for, and to get McKernan, for him to be in the game so early, taking marks, and to be kicking to his teammate, and just the depth of his kick, like he's just inside, just off the centre there, and he's able to drive it long down to the 10-metre square, and that takes a leg.
Wayne Carey, whose first half last week,
that he went to ground first and tried to pull the ball in, deserved to be played against him.
McKernan to Carey. Well, the last time that happened, the King kicked a goal. This time he's too far out to score. He's about 80 metres from goal. Carey centres the ball towards centre half forward. Capuano's gone forward from the centre. Bombers have kicked the last two. What a day we should be in for here at the MCG. Capuano wins, comes down to Abraham. Back he goes to Bell. Bell's kicked to centre half forward. Guess who? Wayne Carey. Well, Barnard's done
task to take.
And particularly today, the game is so open. Players are just running. It's a real attacking side game. 40 hard for the backman.
49 metres out, and that's his second.
It's going to be Emery Banks.
It's a promoter's dream, this one. There are matchups everywhere that are special.
Now
and before the umpire had a chance to bounce the ball, Wayne Carey interfered with, and Wayne Carey will take a free kick right in front of goal.
And in actual fact, I'd say that I think it's Dean Solomon, is it? Has been reported. Yes, Dean Solomon had his number taken in this incident, Drew.
Well, a sensation here. Actually, the Kangaroos have kicked 4 goals, and a couple of them have been free kicks right in front. And this might be their 3rd goal from a free kick. Let's have a look at the bounce. And we just got the tail end of Solomon. And now it's a 50-metre penalty as well. And so Carey's running through this pack, having a few things to say to the Essendon players on his way to kick a gimme goal. There it is. 3 goals to Carey.
So I tell you what, Essendon want to be careful here. They're going to lose sight of the game.
And they're going to lose a few dollars as well.
I mean, I haven't kept the stat on how many goals North Melbourne have now kicked as a result of Essendon's free kicks against their own, the dismal stuff. But down at ground level, Couchy, must be getting electric down there, boy.
Yeah, they're just getting upset with each other. They're just testing their own testosterone here. Wheels are just feeling each other out here. Obviously, they've targeted Wayne Carey at the Essendon players. They know if they can keep.
Boundary throw in, chance for the Kangaroos. It comes to Carey, and he had a bit of a fumble then. Back out on the 50. Simpson concedes some ground to King, running out of room. Round the corner he goes. It bounces in the vicinity of Carey. Magnificent!
What a goal! Well, we'll be seeing plenty of that in the replays.
Well, if they've targeted Carey, it's come unstuck. He's kicked the merest of 4 first-half goals, and that is nearly the goal of the season.
And we're still in the first quarter, Drew, but this was great. It was good play here by North Melbourne just to keep the ball alive. But Wayne Carey just kept his feet. Check side, left foot, banana kick. Straight through the middle.
Well, if you want to know why people think this man can play football in Wayne...
4 goals at the other end. The bounce taken from in the air. McKernan on the ball, wins for the Kangaroos down to Longmire. Hand pass to Harvey. Harvey's kick to Carey, and you couldn't get better out of a centre ball up than that by the Kangaroos.
Well, it's just what's needed, because people like Shaw, Grant, McKernan, Stevens just hardly getting any of the footy, and they're really just not getting it. Harvey there getting in. Bell's giving them a little bit of a lift, getting a few possessions, but just a lot of players like Stevens has only had the ball once this quarter. Blakey's hasn't done a whole lot either. Just need it.
Kangaroos have kicked only a point in this quarter, and Carey misses what he should have kicked there. That's his first miss for the day. And fans from opposing clubs love to hate Wayne Carey. They hooted him when they marshmallows, so we had those marshmallow games last year.
Well, there's no room for marshmallows out there now. The Bombers are really working it hard. McKernan at half forward.
Fletcher just watched McKernan take that.
Bombers have kicked 5 in this quarter. Kangaroos still looking for their first. Here's Carey. He's had one shot already, missed that one. In this second quarter, he kicked 4 goals in the first quarter, 4 goals straight.
They're really relying on Carey today. Obviously, it's 4 in the first quarter. I wouldn't mind seeing Capuano coming back on the ground.
So it's 26 and a half minutes gone in this quarter. Kangaroos haven't had a goalless second quarter this year. In fact, they haven't had a goalless quarter. Can their captain turn that back around their way? I reckon he has. He's got the first. So they get their first of the second quarter. It's still a long road back, as Essendon really have the momentum with them.
Yeah, well, we just saw Pagan there. I think he'd be a little bit frustrated or a bit angry about what's going on. But at least he's got his captain that's standing up.
Well, they're great at delivering it in long, and McKernan's done it a couple of times to Carey, and Carey kicked accurately. 27 minutes for the Kangaroos to get their first goal of the quarter.
Well, Wallace has just come on the ground to pick up Carey.
Knocked on there by Bell. Comes back to McKernan. Grant dodging and weaving through the traffic. Not a bad kick, just too high for Simpson. Carey's got it. Beats one. Straightens up. 49 metres out. Great shot by Carey. Magnificent goal again.
That was absolutely magnificent. I watched what happened here on the bench. Wallace was put on. Fletcher was on Carey. Wallace went straight over, stood beside him, so he had a 2-on-1 situation. And Carey was still able to lead from that. As you see here, they got the ball out of the centre. Grant, who's really needed to lift, had the ball. It was just a little bit too long. And as you see, Carey just came out, turned Fletcher inside out, and Wallace is standing back there in the goal square. Just a great play, just a trade of a champion.
Nick Martin's out of the side, so it's good to see him up the field, and Jason McCartney's on Lloyd.
So the Kangaroos begin to reel it in. It's 14 points to the difference now. Here they come again from the centre bounce. Quickly into the forward line, quickly to Carey. That's the pattern of play they want.
So just never give in, never give in.
And James had put Anthony Stevens on the ball to just have a free rein and just unbalance the shackles on him, on Mercury.
Wayne Carey has 6 goals, 2 against his name in this game. Oh, he's got it. The captain's up to the task. He has kicked 7 goals too. So the first 3 goals of the second half are with the Kangaroos, and they're reeling it back in.
And Capuano in the middle has just dominated at the start of this quarter. They've kicked 3 goals in 3.5 minutes.
Well, this is the area where they've got to get on top, is in the middle. And as you'll see here, they're just starting to get the ball out, and Capuano getting his hand on it first time.
It's hard to mark with 10 people in the pack.
Yeah, but when you kick long like that, there's no point kicking 2 metres from the goal line. You've got to kick 10 metres out, give your forwards a chance at a crumb.
So Capuano does it again, spikes it on down towards Grant, hard up against the boundary line, towards the square. Carey's got it. Wayne Carey has taken the mark, there's no doubt about it. He's taken the angry pills today. He wants that footy. And has kicked the goal.
Well, he kicked 9 last week, and who knows what he's going to kick this week, but he's already kicked 8 goals. And we're 6 minutes in.
Carey had kicked 7 against Essendon back in '95. He kicked 7-1. There's a long way to go in this game, and he is on fire.
Not afraid to use his left foot there.
Goes to Simpson.
Simpson wastes no time into King. A little bit of room to run, and then kicks a 60-metre line towards Carey. There's the pattern of play. Kick it long to Wayne.
Tell you what, uneasy confident, just holding that up with one hand there. You see, he just holds Fletcher out. Uses his left hand to hold him out. Takes it one hand, and very confident, very cocky. It's a bit like dunking in basketball. You do it in your teammate's face.
9 goals, 3 at the SCG last Saturday night. Has kicked 8-2 here this afternoon. Now it's 9 goals, 2. Well, that's not a bad return, is it? 17 goals, 5 in his last 7 quarters of footy.
Well, that's a pretty good statistic there.
8 in 5.
Is it?
He kicked 11 goals against Melbourne in '96. Is that right, Drew?
Yeah, he kicked 11 against you. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I know. I remember him and McKernan. They just went crazy. We couldn't do anything.
Mine's Clayton, Shane Clayton. Centres the ball now towards centre half forward, looking for Carey and finds him. All too easy for Wayne Carey. Turns it back around now. Harvey will take this and keep running. He'll plant it back into the grandstand. He does.
This is what we were talking about.
Great chase by Anderson. Tackles it down. Kangaroos with a chance. Turn it back their way. Abraham. Centre half forward. McKernan by himself. Needs to turn around and go on quickly. There's Carey. He's out at 50.
We talked about Bell earlier, dropping back, getting a lot of kicks, but now's when he needs to get up the ground.
Carey outside 50. Looking for the extra distance. Has lost the accuracy. And a behind.
So there's not much point now when you're...
Throughout the day as well.
I told to play on, and away he goes. A long bomb to Carey. He's the only hope there. And no hope. Comes to the front of the pack. Simpson a high ball. Out in front of goal. Carey, another effort. Great stuff. Well, he was in one marking contest and then 30 metres away at another one.
Well, the crowd for some reason are booing him. But yet he's about to kick his 10th goal.
I think the booing is only as a result of that there are far more Bomber fans here than there are Kangaroo fans.
Carey for number 10. And that's the second time in his career he's kicked double figures.
Really, I must admit, like when you've got a champion like that kicking 10 goals, you can't boo him. You've got to, even if you're supporting the opposition, you've got to applaud good players playing good footy. And what we've been treated today is just an excellent game of football.
This is the impressive part here. So Carey was in that first contest, as Drew called. Then he's got on his bike and he's covered some 40 metres to get the next mark.